Yo, what is going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. Now in today's video, I will be giving you guys another Gary V video, I guess. So basically, I'm going to be investing in basketball cards using Gary V's I guess investment strategies and comparing it. You know, obviously he hasn't made a video on basketball cards in a while, so kind of comparing it to today's market and how to use his investment strategy to make money right now. I'm going to be giving specific player names and everything that I think are undervalued and will go up. But with it, before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I do have my new website. I'm at Sports Card Invest on Instagram, and I just launched my new website, sportscardsinvest.com, and I basically sell my membership program, and I show you guys everything I'm investing in, what prices I'm paying, when to sell, where to buy for good prices, basically a whole guide on how to make money in this flaming hot market right now. So if you guys are interested in making some money with me, go ahead, message me on Instagram at sportscardinvest, or head to my website, sportscardsinvest.com. We've definitely made a lot of money in the past 3 months with this flaming hot market. So yeah, if you guys are interested, go ahead, message me on Instagram. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into the video. So basically, Gary V sports card investing strategy. So he basically takes a card that he believes is very underpriced, and he goes ahead and buys it in bulk. So he kind of did that with Luka, obviously buying those at like 80, 90 bucks. I was a little bit late, got in at a couple $100, but it's still gone up to like 750 right now. But different guys like that who seem very underpriced, who the market will turn to, just kind of being one step ahead of the market, thinking creatively, thinking of new cards. And right now, my biggest pick is Trae Young. Now, Trae Young obviously is not in the playoffs. And, a lot of people are focusing a lot of their money on the NBA playoff players right now. Rightfully so. I am too. But if you do have extra money on top of the playoff players you can buy, Trae Young just seems extremely underpriced at, 200, 230 bucks. I've been picking these up at around $210 on Facebook. I've bought like 20, 30 of these PSA 10s. Just because, Trae Young, there's no reason. Okay, if Luka Doncic is around 800, 750, with a pretty similar pop report, I don't believe Trae Young should be just 1/4 this price. I guess people are forgetting he's a 30-point per game scorer. And just if you compare it to other players right now who are hot, such as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's basically the same prices as... He basically has the same price of his base. Whoops, I totally butchered that spelling. But he pretty much has the same price as Trae Young, which I believe personally Trae Young is a lot more solid than Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. As much potential as Shai has, Trae Young, is a proven. He's very fun to watch. First of all, Trae Young. And, he's a proven 30-point per game scorer, which there aren't many of in the NBA. And obviously, Trae, being at his age, he has so much potential. So I definitely don't believe, Trae Young's going to be at 225 for this much longer, right? I believe when the season comes back in October, Trae Young's prices are going to skyrocket just because... or when the season ends and then people, add in investing in all those other teams that didn't make the playoffs, but, they start prepping for next season's investments. Trae Young is going to be the one player who I think will really benefit from that. So yeah, just going ahead, buying low, and next season, if he continues to tear up like he did this season, I think he should be at least a good $400 to $500, considering how the market has gone up so much in the last 3 months, and Trae hasn't gone up at all, basically. Maybe 2 months ago, he was around like 190, now he's like 210, so I just believe, since the whole market's gone up, Trae's prices are going to adjust to the market. I believe it'll just take a little bit of time for the playoff, players to come and go. And once the playoffs are coming to an end and everyone starts looking at all 30 teams again, I think Trae Young's going to be one guy who goes up a lot. And I do have a few other picks, especially for teams that aren't in the playoffs, that you can buy very low right now. John Collins is another guy who hasn't gone up too much. Same team. Sorry about that. But yeah, John Collins is definitely another guy who I think will go up quite a bit. You can buy his optics for dirt cheap. And I believe next season, when people start looking at all 30 teams again, John Collins is going to be one other guy who's going to go up a lot. And then, obviously, going for more, I know Gary Vee goes a lot more for more established players, too. Going for guys like Stephen Curry. Obviously, Curry's a 2-time MVP, 3-time champion. And I've been buying a lot of his upper deck. Actually, BGS 9.5s I've been buying because they're very cheap compared to his PSA 10s. His PSA 10s are going through the roof on this upper deck card, but the BGS 9.5s, for some reason, are still a little bit cheaper. So if you can get these for under $250, that's a great deal. I see these over time. When Steph's hot again next season, I see these going up a lot. So that's definitely another guy I'm going for hard. I think Steph's, cemented his legacy already. And if he makes another run next season, man, I see this going up high. And then in terms of other guys who are more proven, obviously you guys can't forget about LeBron. LeBron's upper deck rookie exclusives, I believe, have a lot of potential. So as you guys know, LeBron's, so I've actually bought a couple of PSA 8s and PSA 9s of these. Depending on your budget, but I think this is a very good deal. It's an iconic pose. It's one of his, it's a very solid rookie, very good pose. And I think this card has the potential, obviously, if they win, to go up like crazy. But over time, I think this card can do a good 40 to 50% increase a year. So if you're looking to hold for 5 to 10 years, I think this card can go up a lot. But that's pretty much, my thinking is just finding underpriced, undervalued cards and just buying up a lot of them. You don't have to totally, I think the people who try to really diversify their investments, that could end up being very good, but it can also end up, you losing on half of them and winning on the other half. If you think you have a for sure win, I recommend going hard on it and buying, a bunch of them, buying up in bulk of them, because, if they go up, you always wish you bought more, right? So if it's an obvious pick that, Trae Young just seems so damn underpriced that, I think, I'm just throwing a lot of my money at it because, I don't see any reason Trae Young should be sitting at $200 for a PSA 10 or even like a silver PSA 9s. That's another big guy. I really don't think they should be sitting this low. So that's why I'm basically throwing in a lot of my money at Trae Young and at these guys who I think are very underpriced, and just buying them up as much as I can. Every time I find a Trae Young under 220, I'm just going ahead and buying it. Even if you overpay a little bit, if the card's going to $400 to $500 by the end of the year, I think that's definitely a very good profit. And it's pretty easy to, tell. Trae Young is pretty proven. All these other guys have gone up. So when all 30 teams are looked at again at the end of the season, I believe Trae Young's going to be one to really go up. But yeah, that's pretty much been the video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, if you are new and would like to go ahead and start my membership program, I'm sportscardsinvest.com. Go ahead, and once you have signed up, go ahead, DM me your order number to my Instagram at sportscardinvest, and I will go ahead get you set up. But yeah, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.